still in that role anymore, but let's just call this straight from the rules embassy. And then, we're finally getting shops set up here, a little house right outside the base in Yokosuka, Kanagawa Prefecture of Japan, just about 25 kilometers away from Yokohama, where the World Triathlon Series event happens, and about 40 kilometers outside of Tokyo. So, I hope you guys had a fantastic holiday season, and keeping up on your training and staying safe, and getting your vaccines if you haven't got them, and getting your boosters if you can. As for me, just as I said, just kind of setting up shop here in the house, and finally got my little man cave space here, and I'm starting to put all my stuff up now that I got my household goods, and just got new rule book from World Triathlon that came out. So we may talk about a few things here in the upcoming months, the rules changes, and a few topical things that come to my mind. And some of the things I'm thinking about, I was just kind of scribbling a short list here as I was dealing with my computer. And I'll probably talk with you in the next couple of months about athlete assistance during a race. Talk about the importance of the athlete briefing when you go to an event. Body marking and the little details and do's and don'ts of body marking. The upside and downside of penalties and how they are enforced differently upon courses depending upon the brand of event. Talk a little bit about swim starts, like the mass start versus rolling starts, and what to think about. Wetsuits, a little bit on the wetsuit policies and how to think about these things. Drafting, and little details on the drafting during non-drafting races. Illegal equipment on the run, and further elaboration and clarification on what's going on there, and what you can and can't use on the run course. The finer details of the mounts line and or the dismount line at a race. Stuff that we like to call force majeure. You'll hear another term, acts of God, but force majeure is kind of that neat little French term for stuff. Things that are outside of the control of the race director or the official that's enforcing rules. I'll talk a little bit about relays also, and then a little bit here and there about multiple forms of multi-sport, not just the classic triathlon, swim, bike, run thing. So if you haven't taken the opportunity to look at during this time of the year to go back and look at your USA Triathlon rule book and read in the details there, it's a good time to do that while you've got plenty of time just to swim and do your indoor bike workouts and treadmill runs and all that sort of stuff. Take the time to go through that stuff. And if you get a chance, I would highly recommend taking a look at the World Triathlon rule book, because it looks like there's going to be a more closely integration, a deeper integration, let's just use that term, of what World Triathlon says you need to do as an athlete and what the USA Triathlon says that you need to do as an athlete. Okay, we've heard some things that there are big changes coming down the road, and we're going to start getting more and more harmonized between USA Triathlon and the International Federation World Triathlon. So that is about all I got to talk about for right now. I'm sitting here finishing up a download of some software onto my iPad, and I hope you have a wonderful New Year's Day, and that you stay safe, and that you're with your family and enjoying yourselves once again. And if you have any questions about rules, you can reach me on Facebook, as always, at www.ambassadormikebowen.